checking out YourMusicMyWorld.com.
It's an emergency, 'cause we ain't got a lot of time. I gotta save her. If I'm any later, somebody might get there before me. Emergency, got 911s for me. Emergency.
What's up, Tank?
What's going on?
So you have this new album coming out December 14th, Now or Never. What was your thought process in going to the new album?
Well, I wanted to take everything that I learned and everything that I've been through and you know, and really take a stand for this R&B music, you know what I mean, and really compile a project that I feel like would represent, you know, a real fight, you know what I'm saying, and something with some real stand power to keep that R&B where we needed to be.
How was Now or Never different from your other albums?
Well, I mean, two things. Of course, you know, the years of growth and the years of understanding the successes and failures that I had, and you know, and being able to write and produce and venture out and sonically create some new things, lyrically explore some new ideas and stuff like that. You know, from a creative standpoint, just helped it, you know, helped it materialize into the next level of who I am. You know what I mean? That natural evolution. But then too, you know, this album is a lot, you know, it's a lot happier. You know, a lot more swag, a lot more, you know what I'm saying, celebration. You know what I mean? It's not as it's not so much drama as my last albums with the Sex, Love, and Pain, with all the heartbreakers and I Hate You and Wedding Song and all of those things, you know. So I think we covered, you know, the same ground, just kind of in different ways, but we also rounded the project out by just, you know, getting into some other areas that people don't really hear the thing about.
Who were some of the producers and songwriters that you have worked with on this album?
Me and my team, Song Dynasty, we did pretty much most of the album. Jim Johnson and Rico Love got on there. Chris Brown wrote on the album as well. Harvey Mason Jr., The Stereotypes, and there's a couple of new kids on there. You know, God forgive me, I can't totally pull the names off the top of my head, but some new kids that Chris Brown worked with for the record that he wrote for me, and a record called Amazing, with that a new kid did as well. That's really, really awesome. So, you know, I just really you know, worked with the guys that I felt like had the best music. Like, there was no real politics involved or anything, you know. The main thing was that we established the foundation of what I was doing with this project, and then we venture out to get directors to fill in the spaces.
How was it shooting your new video, Emergency, and what was the concept behind the song?
The video was fun, man. Jonathan Mann is a good friend of mine, who's director, and, you know, we just had a vision to make a video that was, you know, a little bit more heartfelt and less about the obvious, you know. So we wanted to bring, you know, I don't know, we wanted to bring a realness, you know what I mean, something you can really feel back to the video scene, you know what I mean, not just somebody in the video just having sex and taking off all their clothes. Now, I mean, that's just easy to do, you know what I mean, but to actually win over the hearts and the minds of people, you know what I mean, and give them something real to hold on to, that's totally different. So that's what we set out for. The song itself is basically, you know, the emergency is any need that, you know, a woman has that needs to be met, you know what I mean, be it physical, be it mental, be it spiritual, you know what I mean, like, women are starving for not just any attention, but the right attention, you know what I mean, and as men, we need to start giving it to them, or, you know, we're going to lose all of our good women, and we're going to turn them into something else, you know, we're going to force them to try and figure out how to do without us, and that'll be a failure. So it's an emergency, we don't ever get to that point.
Well, out of all the songs that you recorded for this album, which one do you feel is the standout track to you?
I wish I could say. I think right now I really listen to the Bonnie Raitt classic, I Can't Make You Love Me. I listen to that a lot. That's one I listen to a whole lot.
Well, since you've been in the music game for so long and writing for other people, Have you ever thought about starting your own label or creating your own artist?
Well, I mean, this partnership with Atlantic is just that. So I'm kind of like the first artist off of, the new situation, with Song Dynasty being executive producers, the whole nine. So this is the first step in making that happen, and I'm the first act to really, to make the noise representing our label.
Well, you've been getting into a lot of acting. How is that coming along?
So coming along real well. I'm actually out on a play now, on a play tour called Marriage Material. Alan Payne, Shimon Jones, Michael Collier, Patrice Lucia Spates. We're out here just, we're out here having a good time on the stage, and, people are really enjoying it. It's out of the Warner Theater. So we got 5 more shows, and, that's what I love to act. I love all of that. So I can't wait to get back and get into some classes and really, perfect that craft so I can go into some new things next year.
What is one thing on the album Now or Never that fans will learn about you that they already don't know?
I guess they'll get to see the fun side of me. I think people always have a misconception that I'm just a serious guy, because all the pictures are always serious and always trying to, make the sexy Zoolander face and all of that, you know what I mean? And they don't realize that I'm, probably the silliest guy that ever meet in their life, you know what I mean? So this album is going to give them, insight to that.
With the state of R&B that it's in right now, do you feel as though the new album Now or Never will get the shine it deserves with everybody listening to dance music?
Definitely. I mean, because, just as you have people that want to hear dance music, you have people that want to hear R&B music, so, and even people that listen to dance music at some point want to play R&B music. Like, you can't do everything to a dance song. At some point, you're going to need to bring the vibe down a few notches and get your mind right. So, yeah, I'll definitely get the shine it deserves, you know what I mean? We got a lot of great R&B things happening between Eric Benet and El DeBarge and Jaheim and myself and Trey Songz and, Jamie getting ready to come out, Keisha, we got some R&B that's happening, you know what I mean? And so, it's a good time, you know what I mean? The top of the year will be a good time for R&B to unify and just hit the road and show the world what we're about.